NCTV45 Newcastle, The Train.
Dot did it did dot did it did it dot did it did dot did it did it did dot did it did it dot did it did it did dot baby come home to me did dot did it dot I saw the baby.
Entrusting your loved one to a funeral director is a very personal and emotional decision. The funeral director you choose must understand the importance of the decision you have made. When you call the William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, I recognize what a privilege it is to be chosen at your time of need. We will provide you and your family with the best service possible, with sincerity and compassion.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
Hello, friends. Pinella Brothers, 1701 Hamilton Street, provided funding for this program. Great food and drink, Pinella Brothers. Good morning, and hopefully you are up at 'em, enjoying the sunshine, and happy Tuesday as the morning show makes its way around, and NCTV45 The Train. I've got some spectacular stories for you that are just amazing, as it's been quite an interesting time. Some jokes about Newcastle as we get and look on at things, and very entertaining. And I guess I'll start off the show with this because it's just hilarious. You know, we were having issues. Now, this isn't the first time, you know, not the first rodeo here, with not getting mail at the office. So we said, we'll go out, we'll get a post office box, to which we did. Yesterday, the mail showed up at the office. Now, go figure that. As I grab my phone here, you just can't tell. You just never know. So we spent the whole time getting a post office box. Now we're getting mail at the office. Is that amazing? It just, I guess you never know. First of all, thank you so much for all the kind comments with airing mass, and we've really expanded our programming, and I'm going to tell you, we're on live and what have you from all the way like at 5 in the morning till 5 at night. It's a 12-hour programming day, and it is quite exhausting. Birthdays today: Deanna Jacobs, Amy Lamb, Dave Paxton, Nick DeSalvo, Daryl Frost, and I messed that up, Daryl, sorry, Danny Torricello, Annette Rakovich, Teddy Stefano, Lisa Bashero. Hopefully you have a great day. Enjoy that cake. I'd like to thank Vimea for following us, and and I can't say the name, but sometimes when you're dealing with folks from all over, it's a little bit different. So, we bring you News Watch, and it seems as though things are clearing up, and that is a great thing. We do have more of the shows. We got some 8mm footage here that we're working on. Back to the 50s when it was downtown. Some beautiful, beautiful cars. We also are working on some live entertainment concerts. Everything to make your day move a little bit faster. And, I feel very happy that I made the right amount of sausage pie and all those Easter desserts, because it used to seem like you had those things forever. My son, the eating machine, has finished up quite a few of them, and that is great. I want to thank the folks down in Harmony for tuning in over by Zillionople. Also Salem, Ohio, and Greenville, Pennsylvania, as those we've just got an expanded type of area and people watching us. Now, we have a lot of people working at home, and here's tips for Wi-Fiers. People working at home that have to be on the wireless and they're doing things. Here you go. This from Healthline. Tips for Wi-Fiers. Designate a workspace. Now, let me tell you, I worked at home way back before I had a home office. Not doing this show or anything with this. I had sold insurance. And sometimes when you work at home, it's like you never leave the office. Design a workspace, and then that's your workspace. Move around, okay? Don't just stay in one place. Give yourself move up, down, all around. Take time to get ready for your day, okay? Your normal morning routine. Take a shower, get dressed, act like you're going to what you're going to do. Set a schedule. Instead of having a vague plan, create a daily schedule. Put it in writing so that you can follow it. And this, very important. Create an eating plan. Yeah, if you don't have an eating plan, let me tell you what, you could go absolutely bonkers, because a lot of the times what happens is you're sitting, and I notice it down here, okay, you're sitting here and then you think, well, I'll get something to eat. Then you think, well, I'll get something to eat again. And before you know it, you're putting on a lot of pounds. Okay, it's very important that you have this eating plan, or you'll be in bad shape. Now, let me continue on here, as I was looking for one of my friends and didn't find them. And I think I got him now. There he is. Okay, continuing on with tips. If you have kids working with a baby, okay, use a baby carrier or wrap so you can keep your child close to you and keep your hands free, and be able to be around the kid. Use your nap times efficiently. When they're taking a nap, you work. Here, for older kids, if you have younger children and want to focus on their needs, but you have an older child that can take some extra responsibility, set them up with some very clear instructions and activities to take care of the younger kids. Pay attention to their emotional needs. Yeah, because if you don't play with the kids, they're going to be as bored as you. So, really important. Balance, structure, and play. I think that's kind of self-explanatory. Share a screen. Okay? You know, the kids are going to wonder what you're doing. Tips for people with anxiety. And we're going to take a look at that. Now, working at home is way different. You have to be very regimented, very self-disciplined. And a lot of the kids have schoolwork they're doing at home. So it might be up to you to put a plan of action together for them. You know, if you get up and eat breakfast at a certain time, continue to do that so they stay in that structure. Now, some tips with people with anxiety. The state of the world. Make your own decisions about what type of media you follow. That's a really good one, because in this COVID situation, we have people that the sky is falling every day. We have people that don't know the sky is even up there. And people that they're going up in their beautiful balloon. Okay, try and stay balanced. Keep up on current events, but don't dwell on them. The more you watch negative television, the more negative you'll be. Stay informed, not overwhelmed. You know, we talked about that on a Focus NC a couple weeks ago about overwhelming news. You're always at the news. You're always at the news. Watch Cooking the Castle instead, and then try and make some. Your loved ones, if you're concerned about the health of your loved ones, tell them about your concerns and make sure they're taking the necessary precautions. Remember, you don't want to be a nag. Being on lockdown, enjoying a day at work at home feels different when it's due to government orders. That amid at stopping the spread of the virus. Create a happy space where you're looking out the window, visualizing peaceful nature scenes, and looking at a relaxing picture. If you find that you're having a lot of problems, get in touch with a mental health professional, and they can help you manage these feelings. Be honest with how you're feeling. Now, there's more tips that we're going to get to and talk about this working at home, being around all your loved ones every second of every day, and how to deal with all these different things. And we're going to do that right after we take a break. and hear from these sponsors. Now, what I did was, folks, I cut out the Cedar Sports Corner because it's a standalone. Today, Newcastle and Quaker Valley basketball. I really tell you, watch it. It's the highlights. It might take you just, and that's tomorrow's. And that's going to be good tomorrow, as my son just told me. So today is Newcastle and Neshannock baseball. So if you use a few minutes and watch a baseball game, I mean, but these are on every day. We've done games and really mixed it up. And maybe you're not a sports fan, but we have these other things on. Just try to make a nice mixture. We have 3 sponsors here. Los Amigos, Lombardo's Apothecary, that are open. So, and I think this is Taco Tuesday. So, you can go up and get tacos. And I got to tell you, I was at Lombardo's Apothecary, and I won't show you the name brand, but I had to get this because of my UC. And, well, let's just say they're the best down there. Absolutely love them. Hello, Jim Villani from Virginia. Hope all is well down there. Diane Pictionary, hope you're doing well. And Rob, Mary Bolano, always good to see everybody. We're going to be right back after we hear from these fine folks.
Come shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you can't control yourself any longer.
Hello, friends, and it's Los Amigos. Let me tell you what, great food. Whether you get the chimichangas, enchiladas, tacos, whatever you get, you're going to love them. The nice, friendly atmosphere. Stop by. Tell them NCTV45 sent you. It's Los Amigos sponsoring this program.
Get to Dad's Bar before the rooster crows. Yes, it's Tony's Lounge. Complete with a great bar, pool, yes, jukebox, and a great seating area that is unbelievable. It'll make you hungry, and a wide selection to choose from, including wings. Yes, specials too. Don't monkey around. Get to Tony's Lounge. And we're back, and always a pleasure to see you here on NCTV45. We're talking about that you're home, you're in the house, maybe you're working from home, and tips for people that have to deal a lot with this. If you have to work with home and you don't have an ideal office space, then it's time for pop-up office. If you don't have a designated desk or office, improvise. Place a cushion on the floor and use a coffee table as your workspace. Find a portable folding table. Create a makeshift desk. It'll be something you'll remember I guarantee that. Clear your space. Create a calm atmosphere. You know, some people don't like it. I personally like it. I'm a music person, so I like to have not something that's going to make me jump out of my skin, but if there's music in the background and I have to do a lot of typing, it's great. Some other people like video. Example, television. Okay, all of those things, very positive. And you know, here at NCTV45, I remind you, every Sunday, we put up a link, Powerline by Brother John Rivers. I highly recommend it. If you haven't clicked on that link and you haven't explored Powerline, part of iHeartRadio, and our good friends down in Florida, I suggest you do it. Next up, tips for people who are suddenly working next to their partner all day. And you know, this is a fun tip here, because I often tell my wife, well, some of the folks out there know that, yes, I do still teach one day a week. And I always tell my wife, well, you need to be in my class. And she always tells me, no, that had never happened. Then I tell her, oh, she has no class. Then I tell her, why don't you be my secretary? She says, I'd have to kill you first or die first, or she makes something like that. If you have to work next to your partner all day, discuss your work plan in advance. Discuss the compatibility of your working styles. Now, I can't go home unless everything is redded up on my desk. Now, my wife, she has, it's her system, but it's like a disorganized filing system that is really good. See how I have a folder of exactly what I'm going to do. There's people work differently. Let your partner know if you like to chit chat or prefer to work silently. If your daily works schedules vary, be sure to talk about the time ahead. Now, see, when I'm working, I'm plugged in. I'm not talking on the phone, and some people like to bounce back and forth. I just don't do that, but other people do. Touch base, check in, and see how each other is doing. This may mean leaving your partner completely undisturbed during the day and sending them funny little memos. Like the memo I told you earlier, when we weren't getting the mail here. We've had, ever since I started this station, I feel like I'm in a bad Three Stooges movie. So I said, okay, we're going to get a post office box. So I spent the money for a post office box. This in March, beginning of March 4th, 5th, whatever it was. And lo and behold, yesterday, we got mail delivered at the station. Go figure. Now, so touch base. Make a plan to distribute household chores during a 10-minute session. And that gives you the idea of multitasking too. When you need a break, if you're working at home, go throw something in the laundry. You'll be surprised how many things you get done. Use headphones to eliminate distractions. By using the headphones, invest in a pair of over-ear headphones. The cover like that. Okay. Choose the music that helps you focus, especially while you're working. Now, we're talking about tips and techniques that can help you while you're working at home. Now, I gotta tell you, the weather outside is absolutely perfect. And we've got some other little funny ditties that we're going to give you. But first, we're going to take a look at Lawrence County 45 weather, kind of give you that updated version of what it's like. And here are some current conditions. That 38, and the sun is shining, okay, and we have a wind chill. Wind chill's 34, humidity 41%, wind speed north at 5, barometric pressure 30.16, and the dew point 16, visibility 10 miles. So at least it looks nice out there. So if you're working from home and watching us, you can go to the window, take that little break, and just see how great it is. Here's Pittsburgh radar, and nothing doing as far as anything close. We're going to take this break, go to weather. When we come back, these tips, hints, and a whole bunch more right here on The Morning Show.
BSB. Big Shot Bobs are the wings for me. 50 flavors, make it right, you see. BSB has sandwiches you have to try. Stop in and you'll know why. Every day of the week you see. Call or stop in to BSB. Big Shot Bobs will be your favorite place, just like me.
Easy Clean Car and Van Wash, where your clean wash is our goal.
Welcome once again to Lawrence County 45 weather, and well, rain, wind, last night's low of 31 under partly cloudy skies. How is your rest of the week looking? Well, folks, I wish I had some better news to tell you. Unfortunately, I don't. Here, there we go. Rain off to your west. And it's just, it's going to keep up. Expect it. When you look at the national map, there you go. Down south, they're having storms. Southwest shows rain. Northwest, way at the stretchings of Minnesota, you can see some precipitation. So, here you go. The forecast. Last night's overnight low of 31, and your Tuesday, increasing clouds, high of 48, and wind will come from the west. Now, there is a chance of the leftover showers. It's going to be gray, cloudy, and not a great thing. Now, Tuesday night, cloudy, gradually becoming partly cloudy, a overnight low of 30. And then you get into Wednesday. Now, this was anybody's call because they give you a chance of rain and they talk about sunshine. You may have a glimpse of sunshine, but as the day progresses, it's going to get rainy. And that rain will be coming. High on Wednesday, 48. And then you'll move into as you move into Thursday, Wednesday night, showers, mostly cloudy, 30. And that moves you into Thursday. Thursday, 40% chance of rain, 47. It's going to rain. Now, the good news is when you get to Thursday and you start going to Thursday night, mostly cloudy, a low of 30 Thursday night, and the chance of rain hangs around, but you start to clear out. Friday, mostly cloudy, 48, 40% chance of rain. Then Friday night, mostly cloudy, 31. That sets you up for sunshine on Saturday and Sunday. Saturday, sunny and 53. Saturday night, mostly cloudy, 37. And then Sunday, sunshine and 61. So after all that rain, you'll need to go to Easy Clean Car and Van Wash and get that vehicle all cleaned up. Maybe disinfect the inside with some wipes and just get it all spiffy clean. But you're going to have to make it through the rain first, as good old Barry Manilow says. Now, that was, yes, you got it, Lawrence County 45 weather. And we're going to take this break and head off to see Tuscany. We'll be right back. Well, hello. Let's go to Tuscany Square.
Tuscany Square Restaurant, 3470 Wilmington Road, where old world charm meets today's modern conveniences. You'll enjoy their spacious, comfortable seating, their fresh ingredients that go into making every dish, whether it's pizza or that just right entree. Tuscany Square Restaurant, they're here to serve you. Call 724-654-3065.
The Pokeberry Exchange at 41 North Mercer Street has gifts galore that'll make you want to explore. Lamps, homemade lamps of every shape and color that will excite any room in your house. Wind chimes hang from the door to give that sweet sound. Sweet soaps and teas, embroidered towels, and much more. It's the Pokeberry Exchange. It's yours to explore.
Steel City Sports Bar and Grill, a great place to watch the game with plenty of TVs. Steel City Bar and Grill offers good food, a friendly atmosphere, live music, and of course, ice-cold beer. Stop by and check them out at 3108 New Butler Road, Newcastle, PA. Steel City Sports Bar and Grill.
Hello, and we're back, and we're talking about being at home and tips for working at home, spend a lot of time around the house, and kind of just generating some time where you can refresh. Tips for the seasoned pro in this challenging time. Own your own time. If you normally work from home, you may find yourself with your family members in previous workspaces. Set boundaries. You know, I've been going through that. I clean off an area, and all of a sudden, somebody puts stuff down. No, this is my space. And I like, because all of a sudden everybody's on top of everybody, where that never used to happen before. Practice self-care in addition to making sure your work gets done. Take care of your physical and mental well-being. And I've been thinking about that. You know, here at the office, in between shows, and sometimes you're wondering, like, wow, he just did the weather. We saw the weather on, you know, the morning news. You need time to refresh. For me, I got a glass of water and a little piece of cheese over there just to kind of, because you're doing the same thing, you're channeled, and it really, you need to create that little diversion so that you're not all boxed in and boxed up. So that's really important. Stay active. Even if you spend a lot of time at home, you're likely to take breaks outside, incorporate more exercise, and those are kind of two of the same. Take a short walk. Okay, we've done that here, where we're taking walks. We go up and down the hall. Ange takes a break. I take a break. The Pomodoro method. This is, some people swear by this, which is a management technique. Try to set it for 25 minutes and then take a 5-minute break after 25-minute sessions. Okay, I don't know if we could do that here, but that might be helpful there. Seize the day. Many yoga and meditation teachers are offering free online sessions. I know Planet Fitnesses do that to get yourself, you know, in the summer when I was teaching a lot more, we used to have what I called crazy dance party, okay, where I put the music on the television and everybody would move around, dance. It would be very helpful and allow that just to get some motions of it, and it invigorate you for the next whatever you're doing. The bottom line is working from home, staying at home, may not be what you planned, but you can make the most of it. If you find time for yourself, living life feels like an extended snow day or summer holiday. It takes a lot of getting used to normal it out. So give yourself time to adjust, and you can do it. Now, those very helpful hints if you have to stay at home. Now, as we continue on, and I take a sip of water there, what I want to do is I have those helpful hints from what we always do and how to be your wife's best friend. So I'm going to get those, and they are more than an arm's reach away. So I get to do this because, hey, after all, I own the station. So I'll take a step here, grab this, and I'm back just that quick. They were only a stone's throw away, so not so bad. the holiday is over. Maybe a lot of people had egg salad. Okay. I don't know, but here's a little thing to think about as you're going through your day. You're at home. Be creative with ice. Now there's a great one. If you're have everybody at home, well, just don't do the drinks. You know, maybe there's you, your wife, kids. With maybe you have some punch that you bought at the store. Okay, pour some into an ice cube tray and freeze it. That way, you can keep the punch nice and cold without diluting it. This works well with wine, iced tea, and other beverages. If you want to get exotic, mint leaves are great for the ice cubes. Just fill the ice tray with water. Normally, then stuff the leaves into it, and you've got a little different type of thing. You know, if you saw my sausage pie, because I don't personally like it the other way, and I'm not a real big egg eater, so I use a lot of Philadelphia cream cheese in my sausage pie. Now, let's say you had not the big onions, I'm talking about green onions, and you had a little ham left over. Dice the ham up real small, dice the onions up real small, and roll it and make a cheese ball with crackers. And serve it with the thing you do with the ice. And it's just something to kind of get your mind off of everything going the way it normally goes. Now, how to be your wife's best friend. Now, the one thing is, don't say, hey, since you've been home, you've been putting on some weight. I wouldn't do that. Here you go. How to be your wife's best friend. Have a picture taken of to you at a special occasion. Or take a picture of you two being at home together during COVID-19 and post it on your social media so friends see it. Maybe you tell us, and you could have a sign, we're watching NCTV45. Or maybe the high school seniors, I've already invited them to do it. Some have, some haven't. Don't worry. We'll take your picture and put it on NCTV45. And congratulations to all those graduating seniors who are kind of in limbo with this whole deal. So, just a few hints. Now, we're going to hear from these sponsors. We'll be back with a wrap-up right after this.
There's more than meets the eye. Gotta give them a Newcastle a try. They're a small town for living. Look around.
Special thanks going out to Town Mall Pizza for sponsorship of this program, located in the Cascade Galleria, Newcastle.
This program furnished by the MAD Unit, Mobile Auto Detailing. See Michael Sad at themadunit.com. Today's programming is brought to you by NCTV45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
Hey, and we're back. And I encourage you to visit our sponsors and give them some support during this time. And tell them you saw it on NCTV 45. You know, we've been big enough that during this time, we haven't, the sponsors you see that have been with us day in and day out, we've kept them here. And I realize everybody's having a very, very difficult time. So, very unfortunate, but when the going gets tough, I know the viewers of NCTV 45 get going. Now, it's time for me to pick that song of the day, something that you can carry with you as you go out and about. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to tell you to tell a friend, and have a friend tell a friend about NCTV 45. They'll be glad you did. And when they say, I don't watch a lot of TV, you tell them that NCTV 45 is available anytime on your time. Yes, a train that runs on your schedule, that's NCTV 45. Now, as we're picking out this song of the day, a little Earth, Wind, and Fire. Turn on the beatbox, baby. And make sure that you get that second cup of coffee. Kind of reminds you of the days we spent at the Holiday Inn or down at the Sheraton and having a great time. And, hey, have that crazy dance party. Make sure you get that second cup of coffee, iced tea, whatever you're drinking, and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world in the county of Lawrence. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you again real soon. And turn on the beatbox.